Sounds like it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Survivor with Jamie, Jack, and Colleen. My name is Colleen.
I'm Jamie.
And I'm Teeny is a weenie.
Oh, welcome, everybody, to the show. We are here to talk about season 12. Lordy. I haven't done this in a whole week.
Season 12.
I haven't hosted a podcast in 2 weeks. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's start that again. We're here to talk about season 40, episode 12, Operation Italy. And my goodness, what a fantastic episode this was.
Yes.
I enjoyed it.
It was filled with montages, a good plan.
It had a story, right? And it was like, is this going to work or not? You were invested. And the thing with Survivor in general, like with the editing, is truly this stuff could go either way. Now, when they get really ham-fisted with it, like really heavy-handed, you're like, oh, this is going to work out. But you still don't know because, I don't know, once Erica was the winner of a season and we barely saw her, anything is possible now.
Yeah, that's true. I really enjoyed it because I didn't feel like I didn't feel like it was really obvious one way or the other if the plan was going to work out or not. Yeah, it was great. Great editing, great storytelling. It was funny. Well done.
Yes, you had Andy's poker face.
Yes.
You know, Sam pulled out his inner drama, like theater kid.
I got to use this theater kid background.
The whole thing was excellent. And like, I don't think that they'll be the final three, but if those three are the final three, I am here for it.
Yeah, and I like it.
Final three, I don't know who wins between Genevieve and Sam because I think the jury is more.
You give it to Andy. It was his idea.
It was his idea, but I still don't think Andy has the jury's respect.
We got to stop underestimating Andy.
Yeah, I think Andy is.
It was great. It was a great move.
Yeah, he's played a great move. He's managed to come back from a really, really bad position. But the only reservation I have on Andy being able to get the votes he would need for a win is that I just don't, even if he makes all the moves to the end, how much do they actually respect him?
That's my question too, is how bitter are they that Andy, who was in such a precarious situation in the very first episode, like, are they going to respect him enough to give that to him? I don't know. I mean, he's playing a great game.
They sounded a little bitter.
That was a great move, rather.
All of them. Maybe a little bitter with Andy flipped. Well, yes, he did. Yeah, he certainly did.
That's what Jay thought too. He was like, "Oh, I think they're him," and I was like, "I don't know."
Well, he flipped, but he flipped to he was on the bottom.
But they all knew that it was his move too, which. Mwah.
Yep.
Good for him. Now the target's on his back. Or Teeny, though.
Yeah, I said Teeny's a weenie, and I felt bad for saying it, but she came off looking really bad this episode. To be fair, she hasn't slept, she hasn't eaten. I mean, she's frustrated with how the game's going and stuff like that. But man, at one point I just said someone needs to tell her to stop talking. Because they're just showing it. I mean, all season they made. Oh, Teeny's just great. Now Teeny's like, all right, Teeny, you sound entitled. Be quiet. Nobody was taking you to the reward. You want to go to the reward? Win it.
I think she's giving great sound bites, so I think that they don't want her to shut up.
That's a good point.
But Sue didn't get when she first said that'll be their last supper. Sue goes, "Yeah, last supper." I don't think Sue got it, and then she said it again, and then I think it clicks. Then Sue, I think, oh, I get it now. But the first time Sue, she didn't get it.
Props to the background where your background.
I found a photo of her on the internet.
It's a person covered in charcoal but it just Sue and her dirty face.
Yeah,
I mean, did she make herself get like did she use it as eyeshadow? Because I swear to God, she was using it as eyeshadow this week, and I was like, "Wow, that's so clever." That would hurt my eyes.
Unless she's just doing it for the attention.
I don't know.
Everyone's
it's gotta
talking
be an
about
insecurity thing.
Okay. Can I? This is my assumption. My assumption is that maybe at one point she did play a little bit with, oh look, like let's how we're doing makeup, how fun. But I just think she's actually just always really grimy and dirty. I for whatever reason. Now
you can see even at home she's grimy. She's grimy.
Caroline's, come to and some of the exit interviews has been like, oh yeah, well, like, she does all the dirty work and she's the one that's like lighting the fires and digging for, the advantages and stuff. But like, if you look at everybody else that's sitting there, there's a different variation of how clean they are. But for the most part, you can tell most of them probably go into the ocean once a day and rinse off. But she's as dirty on her legs and her feet and her hands as she is on her face. The whole contouring thing, I think maybe could have been there, but I just don't think she goes into the ocean and washes off as much.
Yeah, because you could see if it was Africa. And you
didn't have that body of water.
You didn't have the ocean. Plus, if you ventured out, you could get eaten by a lion.
Yeah,
okay, I get that. But
lions are,
but there's an ocean right there.
Yep.
Maybe she doesn't want to. Maybe she's worried about the turds floating by. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
the timing.
I don't know.
Or maybe she's gone in the ocean after the turds have floated.
Yeah. All right. Judy says ick, and I have to agree. All right. Poop in the ocean.
Well, there's got to be a reason for it.
Yeah. Maybe she just doesn't give two rips.
The worst part is the way they've been doing the final Survivor, episodes the last few years. They do it right after the vote. We're not going to get that question from Jeff.
That's true.
Why are you always so dirty?
Yeah,
that's true. Yes, because he hasn't seen what the internet said.
Didn't she?
But something? If she makes it when she's voted off, or if she makes it to the final three, whatever, when she's out of the game, I am certain that at least Dalton Ross is going to ask her, if not Mike Bloom, is going to be like, so tell us what's with the dirt on your face.
I agree.
So,
but real quick though, didn't she say at some point in one of her intro interviews that was it her grandma or somebody grew up like on an actual island, so she would do like just fine, like surviving out on an island and running around without shoes on? And
I actually don't remember that.
I mean, like, if that's, maybe she's just really, like I said, maybe she's comfortable. Maybe she's not like, the camera's on me, I don't care. I don't know.
It could be. Yeah. I mean, who am I to complain?
Yeah,
there've been dirty people on Survivor before.
Yeah, they're all dirty because they don't shower.
all of that aside, did tell Carolyn that
Survivor.
She did tell Carolyn she had some dirt on her face and she needed to wipe it off.
That was really funny. All right, let's talk about this episode though. Sue's dirt makeup aside. I thought it was great. It was so interesting. Like, everyone loves a good underdog story. I think it's hilarious that the 5 people in the majority thought they were the underdogs, but whatever, super funny. Also, always, the fall of Rome or whatever, like you blah 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 blah, whatever I'm implying here.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Anyway,
I didn't watch it till Thursday, but I saw people tweeting, "Oh my God, I can't believe that worked." Oh my God. I'm like going,
yeah.
So I knew the plan was going to work once it was in place because I saw people, but I didn't know what they were talking about till I got to that part. And I'm like going, "Oh, it must work." But I didn't know who was voted out.
It was really cool watching their reactions in real time. Like, just the second that they got the moment they got the second votes for Sam and Genevieve, where you realize that the Team Italy, Operation Italy plan was going to work, that the 3 of them just are barely, like, Sam could barely contain like his holy mother of God. This is going to be epic.
That was such a hard one too, because if you look at the plan overall, it's an incredibly simple plan. Like, we just need to get them to split the votes. But
it's difficult at the same time.
They weren't doing it. Like, that's the thing. They were just like, but do we need to? Oh, but do we need to? Like,
were they not there when Caleb, played his shot in the dark and they didn't split the vote? Like, you always at least throw one vote on somebody else.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just really impressed with the fact that Andy could repeat his story as many times as he did and push as far as he did. And they still, like, nobody was all like, guys, Andy is super up to something.
I think it's just because Andy has always presented as somewhat socially awkward to them.
You're probably right.
It was not out of character. Like, he found his groove. They didn't realize he found his groove, and what he was doing was not that out of character for himself.
Yeah.
I think that it's funny how certain people had like alarm bells, like, this is not totally right. Everybody is so calm. But I would love to hear,
especially since the three came back from the reward together.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
But like what Andy said, like, they wined and dined me. Like,
yeah.
It's easy.
And only thing Sue had to ask is, how do you keep your hair so clean?
God, his hair looks good.
And Andy goes, the ocean. She goes, there's an ocean?
Where's this ocean?
But I loved it. Like, everybody played their part, and we saw that. So just seeing like Sam having to play, the wounded puppy. I'm not dead yet, but I'm whatever.
It felt like Genevieve with her heist, right? Like,
feel like that.
Well, I think Genevieve was being honest.
With which part?
When she was saying, I came out here and I
she totally
I'm
was.
I'm not going to meet friends. And then Teeny goes, well, I made friends. I'm like, wow, Teeny, jeez. What happened to nice, sweet Teeny? She
is tired.
She's hungry. She wanted Italian. Teeny, they must be Italian because, like, I would be upset if I was missing out on Italian food too.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
I'd be like, the Outback, F that. Italian food, what?
Wait, Applebee's. But I thought that I liked when Sam and Genevieve were like, you got to play it. You got to play it. You got to play it. They're not. They've even set it up for the following week.
Yep.
That they have an idol.
Yes, that was so great that she didn't like play it for him to say this is a fake idol. Like, just that they all think she still has one.
Right.
Yes. Yeah,
which
that's
apparently
great.
Next week is going to be a showdown between Genevieve and Rachel. So excited to see how that goes off, especially if it's 3-3. But we don't know. Andy is a wild card. Like, Andy could go wherever.
Yeah.
I think Andy probably goes home next. I mean, he's got to be the target
unless he wins immunity.
Okay, Andy's going to probably go home if he's.
We got another shot of him humping something tonight, or this episode. So that was cool.
Unless it's a hair challenge, I just don't see it.
Him and Sue, best hair. Rachel has nice hair too, though.
This is Rachel's. I think this is Rachel's.
Really nice hair too. Like, Teeny's hair is always so shiny.
That's true.
Whenever they go to like tribal, I'm like, how is this person's hair so shiny?
It is. You think it's Rachel's game to lose, Jack?
I think it's. I mean, she has to steal a vote, right?
Yeah.
Or cancel a vote, whatever it's called, and she has an idol.
Yep.
And she's good at the challenges.
Yeah.
She was right behind Sam on that challenge. I mean,
but look, whatever you do, don't meet her at
I won't tell
live event and then tell her congratulations on
winning $1 million. If I just would have looked at his face, he was like,
yeah, there was no poker face there.
No, I said, oh
shit.
I think I said afterwards, I go, I think I just figured out something, but
yeah, we were like, oh, I think this isn't gonna end well.
Yeah, whoops, my bad.
Anyway, but
not like the old times where they didn't know until the final episode.
Yeah,
even though everybody does know, because they all talk after.
Yeah, there's got to be.
They're not allowed to.
Some kind of cross information, right? Like, Yeah, I might have voted. I didn't vote for this person or this person. Okay, well then you technically didn't tell me who you voted for, but there's ways around getting that information to each other.
Yeah.
But I still miss it. I still miss it. And I'm going to miss it this year too, because then we could see Sue come out like dressed and washed and
She'd still come out like
she'd
this.
look amazing and sparkly. No, I would love it if she actually did just come out dirty still.
Yeah.
She's like, I decided, screw it. I'm 45 years old. I don't care anymore.
I'm 45 going on 58. So
I'm giving up.
Oh my God. No, it is interesting though, like Sue's stock in the game has absolutely gone down after this episode, where she wasn't even on the list of people that they considered enough of a threat to get rid of.
Yep.
Like it was all Caroline's the one making the decisions. Caroline's the one that has to go.
And she has an idol, and we don't even think about it.
Yeah, but we were reminded this week, so maybe that comes into play next week. Maybe Sue plays her idol next week.
Maybe she plays it for someone else. I mean, that's because I don't think she gets any votes, right? And she could win the challenge too, depending on.
Yeah,
what it is.
she seems pretty jacked and strong. So.
I'm really curious to see where her mental game goes after this, because she was really close to Carolyn and she could have saved her. And they talked about saving her with the idol. And then she ended up going home because she didn't save her. And I feel like somebody like Sue, that's going to either like make you out for blood, because she does tend to hold a grudge about things. Or maybe she's, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a big shift in whatever energy she has, because she was really close to her. And if you look at like the hidden scenes and stuff between her and Carolyn, she really was treating her like she was her kid. So,
well, she can't vote Kyle out again. So.
No, she can't, but she might try.
We got to get Kyle off the jury.
It's so funny. Like everybody has come into the jury looking like, their best selves. And Kyle comes in, saunters in, looking like Kyle. Like
just cash, super cash.
Super cash. I respect that.
He's living the dream.
Living the dream.
I mean, every outfit he has only costs $120, so.
Yeah.
Not coming in Gucci.
Oh my goodness. So okay, what do you think, guys? Who are we rooting for here?
I'm rooting for Andy.
Yeah, I like to see Andy win it, but I think he goes home this week.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm rooting. I am firmly rooting for Genevieve and Sam at this point. They got me the underdog alliance to whatever.
Well, she did make a mistake in the beginning. She's very good at strategery. But you have to build friendships. You have to, and if the people are upset, you take them out. That's on them. I mean,
I wonder at the merge how many people were willing to build a friendship with her.
That's why I say you have to build it in the beginning.
I feel like the biggest mistake she's made in her game at this point was getting rid of Saul when she did. I didn't think she needed to do that, because he was working with her, and I think it would have. I mean, this week worked out for her, but I don't think she would have had to have this plan if Saul was still there.
People like Saul. Again, I see getting rid of him because he goes final threes. Potentially, he could win.
Yep.
It comes down to who I can beat.
Right.
I get you can't beat him, but there were other people you could have taken out.
I agree. Yeah, leave him there for, just for padding, basically another round or two. But
yeah,
other than that, I don't think she's made terrible moves. It's just they've been it's like she does something kind of flashy and then disappears for a while, which isn't a terrible way to operate in this game. So,
but I'm going by her own words, where she said she hasn't built any friendships, and that's usually a dagger in Survivor. You have to build.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people they vote not for who played the best game. A lot of times it's who do they like.
Yep. And I guarantee if she's in the final three, that is going to be the subject she's going to have to circle around multiple times. There's no way.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I think Rachel's played a great game, plus she's also made friends. So I think she's done both.
I mean, so much so, her social game was so good that somebody that wasn't even on her tribe gave her a go home, be safe.
Yeah. Which kept her in the game.
Advantage. So.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through my notes to see if we missed anything to talk about.
Crazy reward. The reward challenge was tough, I thought.
The reward challenge was real hard. And I thought it was kind of, I don't know if she was doing it on purpose or if it was just luck that Rachel getting the higher ball first seemed like, oh, okay. The lower one's easier.
She was aiming for the higher one first.
Okay, that was smarter.
I think she just kept shooting for the. It's just Sam had enough lead on her that he was able to get it. But yeah, that was the way to go. I think at the.
Oh, absolutely. One, you're going to have to use more strength to get it up higher. So you're going to want to you don't want to try to do something that's harder after 30 tries on the lower one. You'll never make that height. Yeah. And then you have gravity on your side too, in case it rolls down. You have a second chance if it's sticking on the other platform.
I do wonder how different the episode would have gone if Rachel had won reward in that moment, because she would have taken probably Teeny and Caroline.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty
Yeah, I think she takes Teeny.
So yeah, I'm just curious, how do we think it would have gone? Would they have come up with Operation Italy? I think Andy always. I think so too, but I think that if the three of them are still together, I think Andy still would have made his move. It just might not have been as elaborate as it was.
Yes. Right. Yes. Plus then
because I think he was itching. For 22 days, he was like, I want to do this move.
I just need my moment.
I just need some meatballs and an audience.
And some pizza and salad.
I do think it's kind of, I don't know. I don't like when Sam said, it was a surprise that he chose to bring Andy. Everyone was kind of surprised by that. But when he's like,
surprising to me.
When he was I said I was gonna do it, and I don't go back on my promises. I felt like that was a really, that was the right thing to say.
Right.
Because even if you never had said it that you were going to bring him, that's the thing. Future players, that's what you need to say.
Well, this is always the tough one because it's the letters from home.
Yeah.
And it's not so much the food, it's the letters from home. So no matter who you're leaving behind, they're going to be pissed. But the three people he left behind, or was it four people?
Four people. But Tina threw an absolute hissy fit. But sorry.
She did. And she looked really bad. Like I said, again, she's tired. The whole thing. I don't think that's her personality normally. I just think that she lost it. But if you want it, you have to win it.
Yeah.
But, again, Sam, you've been saying the whole time, Sam's next. You don't even hide it. And we forgot to talk about where her and Genevieve got together. And Genevieve says, what? And Genevieve told her the truth is, I would probably have to vote Rachel. Well, I played a good game, and she got mad then, and she walked away. So I don't know if that's what set her off on her being angry. But I was like,
probably just she's probably hitting some walls at this point.
Yeah.
But also, if you look at this isn't the first time somebody went off on a damn that Sam tangent because Annika did it right off the bat. So I think Sam maybe just has this ability to get under people's skin sometimes, and then seeing him win, probably when she was already thanks a whole lot for telling me Rachel's awesome and I suck. You're already in that place, and then someone who
she wasn't in a good place. But
I get it, but in the game of Survivor, that's a vote. And
if somebody comes,
you can't go off on that vote. You can walk away, go.
But okay, but
if somebody comes up to you, wait. If somebody comes up to you and says this person's a bigger threat, they're playing the best game, you nod and agree.
Oh, yep,
So you can get that person out.
Yeah,
that's how you play Survivor.
Yes,
you don't get mad and be like, but I'm better.
What about me? But maybe they felt safe because most of the complaining about Sam was to Sue. And like, there's nobody on that island that can complain about another man on that island with the vigor that Sue had. So,
yeah, in fact, at first I thought it was Sue doing a ventriloquist act. Yeah, but because that is, but she was saying, he's a sports guy, he's the football guy. He was a drama. He was drama, wasn't he? In drama, he wasn't really.
He was a drama kid.
Yeah, he wasn't an athlete. I don't think. I think he liked sports, but I don't think he was the quarterback or whatever she was saying about him. But I mean, I don't know. I just it wasn't a good luck. But everyone has an off day. But again, I thought the worst mistake was Genevieve. That's a vote.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, I agree with you. You're so smart.
Yep.
You're always thinking ahead. I respect your opinion. That's what you say. You don't go, well, screw you, and walk away mad because now you just lost. She's not going to vote for you.
Jack,
right?
It's the power of the patchy pants.
Yeah.
Say what you're going to say.
Walk along, with your little stick and your little bag.
Your handkerchief. I'm just me, and I'm going to say what I've got to say.
Well, I'm just going down by the train station. There you go.
It's a ride.
I don't know. She had it was a bad night for her.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I kept thinking. I was like, ooh, my winner's pick is not going to win.
Even on Twitter, people on Twitter were bashing her too. And
I felt like, oh, we're seeing all of this because it's going to, for whatever reason, Teeny's going to be the one with the votes. Teeny is going to go home. That's how it felt when they just kept showing the anger over and over again. Because otherwise I couldn't really
it's
recognize why they would do it.
It's like anything else in life. They build you. What's that? Is it Don Henley song? Kicking when they're up, kicking when they're down. Anyway, when they build you up, they put you up here and they just wait for you to make a mistake and they go, bam. And that's what they did. I mean, we're all like, oh, Teeny's so we've been saying it for weeks. Teeny's so likable. I'm like, who is this? Yep. Again, when you're not eating right, sleeping right, it's hard to control yourself. You have to win if you want to win the game. But I just think her resume is really thin, and I don't think she can win.
And I think that there might be part of Teeny at this point in time that's recognizing that too.
Yeah.
So you don't even get to have the letters from home because that's how much you're not winning right now.
Exactly.
Honestly, I was going to say this a minute ago, but I truly don't think I would lose my S over not getting letters from home. Mm-mm. I mean, especially because only day 22. That's like 3 weeks. You've got 4 days to go. You're going to see your family in 5 days.
Yeah, I've always
together. I would.
I said that when it's 38 days. I said, as much as I want it, I'm not going to do anything.
If 138. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, if I've made it this far. I'm not going to do anything to ruin my chances to win, because that's why I'm here. To win the game. I'm doing my family a better service of winning the game than, I read your letter.
Okay, but this brings up something. I'm glad that we were talking about this because it made me remember the way that Sam was reading his letter from his brother made me laugh so hard because he was like, this is my brother and he loves me so much.
You know that they made him reshoot that because Genevieve and Andy were like all emotional with theirs, and they were like, Sam, you need to give us more.
Yeah.
It's like,
let me go back to my drama days. I remember my brother loved me so much.
To read or not to read? That is the question.
Put a dagger in my heart.
Highlight of the episode.
But I think it was different when they actually had the family members come to the island or wherever they were.
I missed the family visits.
I get that. That's like, okay, I could actually see you. Okay, letter, well, you spelled that wrong, But I did. I just I agree with Colin. I wouldn't get upset. I'd be more upset about the lack of the food.
Yes. But see, I would be a baby about that. That's the thing. I know me, and I would be the jerk who's all like, get him out of here. He's so dumb. I hate him so much.
No, I would be more upset about the lack of a good night's sleep.
Yeah,
As
that
someone
whole,
who recently took a nap on the
pillows
floor of a
and-
museum because I was so tired, I
others were
appreciate
doing
that.
it. It's okay. Others were doing it.
No, it was. It was a dark room with white noise.
That sounds
And
great.
we
Oh.
walked in and like everybody was like chilling. They were sleeping. They were had their eyes closed. They were just sitting there. And I was like, ooh,
Sounds
dark
great.
room.
Nice.
Sign me
Nice.
up. But yeah, no, I don't know. I would have been more upset, like, oh my God, a good night's sleep is just in my reach and it's not anymore. But yeah, again, whatever. We can't.
It's 4 days.
Yeah.
Suck it
Because
up,
I would
Buttercup.
be like, I've got 4 more days left of freedom. And then everybody's calling for me to do things for them again.
Yeah.
I got
yeah.
5 more days till I got to make school lunches.
Right?
Keep your
What,
lettuce.
no diapers to change? Yes. Yes.
That
Well,
is
maybe
very true.
Sue's. I don't know.
Oh no.
She's only 45. She's got a good.
No, I'm just saying that's what I don't know.
She's got grandkids. She's probably changing diapers.
Yeah, maybe.
Sure.
I
All
keep
right.
telling my.
I
I've told every one of my grandkids, all 6 of them. I go, well, someday you're going to be changing mine.
Yes, he has. I can
Yep.
confirm.
Yep. I feel like once you're a grandfather, that's just one of those things. It's like in storage, like a Pez dispenser. As soon as you open your mouth, that statement just comes out at some point.
It's given to you. As soon as you become a grandfather, they give you a list of things you have to do and say.
You're gonna change my diaper one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you think you stink.
Yeah. All right. Any last thoughts before we move on to the tally the vote portion of the show? We do not have any emails. If you're in the chat, now's your time. Feel free.
All this extra time and no emails?
Mandy, what in the world?
Mandy, where's
Shandy.
Victoria been?
Victoria.
Mandy had some archery things this week, I think.
Okay, all right. What does that take? An hour or so?
Yeah. Mandy.
I'm done.
We're gonna get 2 next week to make up for this. I sense it.
Okay, next week we've got a 2-part season finale. So what does that even mean?
Next week we got.
It's so weird, right? How do you have a 2-part finale?
Or I guess on Wednesday. I think
this Wednesday. Right now. This Wednesday, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a filler episode. I don't think we even see the final challenge.
You don't think so?
Interesting.
I think we'll have down to.
Oh yeah, that makes sense though.
The final. Then they'll do the final challenge. Then they'll do they'll do a half hour of the.
Yeah. Also, just FYI, I'm going to the Angus Barn for Christmas dinner on Wednesday at 5:30 because that's the only time we can get.
Hopefully, you do your stuff.
I'm going to be at least 2 glasses of wine deep when we watch this episode and record. So just everybody be aware.
Then so shall I be.
And then hopefully you don't get the same waiter we had.
Oh no.
Oh, he's a nice guy, but he had to be 75 plus.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Carol Burnett show where Tim Conway would play his old man.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, if you don't know, right off older people know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The guy was really
Sue,
nice.
Not like Sue. Not like Sue.
No. He was just.
No, I'm saying Sue wouldn't know what you're talking about.
No, Sue would know what I'm talking about. By the time he brought me my soup, it was cold. I didn't have the heart to send it back. I go, what are you talking about? By the time he gets back, the steaks will be here.
Oh, where were we recently where we had something very similar?
He spilled my drink on my arm, and I go.
No, Zach.
Okay.
Off with you, sir.
Oh, was it rum?
He was really, but he was extremely nice. But then they do the baked potato where they I'm like going.
Oh, love the baked potato.
Please, can I just do it's going to be cold by the time you put the butter in the bacon.
Oh, he's out for working his best retirement job. I hope.
He's probably making tons of money. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah.
He had.
Oh my God! I would totally work at Angus Barn.
Yeah.
Because the amount you must make hundreds of dollars in tips per night.
Yeah, I would say at least $500-600 a night.
At least $500-600. Because if you think
if
about
not
it,
more.
Yeah. Gosh, maybe I should do that. You know that you have to go through vigorous training to work at the Angus Barn, even if you're just doing reservations on the phone. Because my old coworker's daughter worked for them doing the reservations.
Or had the old guy slip by.
Not maybe Nepo.
Nepo
baby.
Maybe his name is first name is Angus. No, but he was really nice. It just painfully slow, and he had a table across from us, 6 people, and I
Well,
kept
I'll
going,
let you know on Wednesday night.
I go, oh, well, see, we were there. We had 8:45 reservations.
Oh, see, yeah,
And
we're
that's when it
early.
was like 20 degrees outside, and I was like going, oh
See,
my
you
God.
guys had it colder here than we had in London. Like it was like 48, 52. Like it was never super freezing. It was only cold when we did a lot like by the water. So when the
Right.
wind like got us by the water, it was chillier, but it was never like bone freezing. I need to put gloves on cold.
Oh, it was cold. It was,
Yeah. That's what
in
I
fact,
heard.
they went to Poland Park before, all the Kayla, Heather, and
Yeah. Did you
Cindy.
go too?
Well, I said, no, someone else can have my ticket. So I gave my ticket away. I didn't want to go.
Who'd you give your ticket to? A stranger?
I think Kayla took the ticket or something. I don't think Kayla had a ticket. The grandkids had the ticket. Kayla never took it.
Okay.
She can have mine. I mean, I just, it was, my back just couldn't, it's just too damn cold. And I said,
it is a lot. Like
I go, plus we're going out to eat afterwards. I go,
yeah.
no. Because Cindy was like this. Because she usually asleep by 9. She's like,
yeah.
I'm sorry I'm such bad company.
Sorry, this is not Survivor related whatsoever, except
it's definitely
surviving
Survivor.
the cold. So like, we can talk about this after, but
and then Teeny came in.
And then Teeny came in and she was like, how come you didn't take me to the Angus barn?
Exactly. She's like, she just threw this whole fit. You're a jock, you're this, you're that. I go, really?
What do you mean that old man's a better server than me?
What do you mean I'm a jock?
He's better at the challenges than
Go on.
That's why I had to take him to the reward challenge. He's faster.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, I promise we will be on topic and we will tally the votes. Here we go. Oh boy.
Whoops, sorry. I thought I could make it.
All right, now we're taking a break for real. All right, we're back. We're ready to talk about the things again.
The
Tally the votes. You guys talk. I have to go ahead.
Seriously though, if you're ever in Raleigh, go to the Angus barn. You won't be disappointed.
That's where the good stuff is.
Yes.
Okay. Did we all have Genevieve? Is that we all 3 voted that Genevieve was going to be out next? I feel like we did.
You're muted or something, Colleen. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Okay, Caroline. We all had her pre-merge.
Okay.
Wait, you heard me sneeze? Oh, that's embarrassing.
I saw you. I saw you sneeze.
Okay, so I didn't unmute. Okay, it was a little like sneeze.
So we all had Caroline pre-merge.
Pre-merge,
and she could have won it.
Yeah.
That's it. We messed up that read, guys. We effed that one up real hard.
Like she did good.
All right, so 0 votes there or 0 points there. We all had Genevieve. No, nobody is doing well. This might be our lowest points season ever.
And you know what? I'm going to credit the cast for this because this group of people are so fun. They're just like, no, we're not going to play these advantages. Advantages are dumb. Let's do this.
Yeah.
It is so hard to know who's going where with what.
Agreed.
All right, so who do we think is going home? And I hope it's Teeny so I can pick a new winner's pick.
Get in there while you can.
or Sue, because I think Sue goes final 3, but there's no way she can win, right? I mean, there's just no.
I think Sue goes final 3 too because they cannot even telegraph it more.
I'm gonna go Andy. I hope I'm wrong, but I think because I think Rachel, like I said, she should easily go to final 4, right? And I'm sorry. I think she can easily. I mean, she has she can still vote from someone, which she'll probably use. She has to use this week, or at the 6th spot, right? And she has to use her idol at the 5th spot. So
at the 5th spot, yeah. So I think that Rachel's a shoe-in to go to final 4.
And she has a really good chance of winning immunity.
Agreed.
Who's the best? I mean, depends on what it is. I mean, who we have left? Sue's good at the challenges. Sam showed this last week. It was a physical challenge, and he was the most physical player left. Andy's been terrible at the challenges. Genevieve is terrible at the challenges. Teeny is terrible at the challenges.
Yeah, we have Teeny, Rachel, Genevieve, Sam, Andy, and Sue. Those are our final 6. And I do think that this is really a tough decision here.
I think Sue has a chance of winning the challenges. Sam and Rachel, the other 3, have no chance unless it's some kind of just a flat out puzzle challenge or something. But they usually don't. Yeah. Usually there's some kind of physicality to the challenge. So I think Rachel has a good chance. Like I said, if she wins immunity at the 6th spot, can steal someone's vote, she's guaranteed final 4.
Yeah, I think so too.
And if she builds I wouldn't pick her to go with final 3 with me, but she probably can do the fire.
What do you guys think about the possibility, since we're having a 2-episode finale? My gut kind of tells me we might end up with an endurance challenge for the tomorrow or this week's challenge.
Yes, I mean I still don't understand what a 2-week finale entails. Like, why not just
lots of commercials?
That is commercials. But like, why not just make it the 18th? That's the finale.
I agree.
I don't understand. Like, that's the last episode. That's the finale. Sure, you're going in. You want to make your final 6 the finale. Maybe you can sell more ad revenue calling it finale part 1.
I think it's just because Jeff wants to mention a food name with a really creepy overtone one more time before the season ends.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of commercials.
There are going to be a lot of commercials. I will give you that.
I'm really torn between it being Sam and Andy because I kind of feel like the girls are going to march into the end together. It's just a matter of which of the guys go first.
I kind of think it's going to be Sam, even though I think Andy has made people mad.
Yeah.
Teeny, I think, is still pissed at Sam.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, you sold me. I'll go with Sam.
Real bad.
I'll go with Sam going home.
Oh, all right. You're going with Sam. Now you're making me want to pick somebody else because for the point, but I do think Sam's days are numbered, and obviously Sam's days are numbered, and it's going. I don't know.
I feel like Genevieve and Sam will probably stay together.
I agree, and I think that Andy.
It'd be stupid not to.
I think that Andy has a bitter case. Like, nobody respects me. You can.
Andy's tough though, because Andy will just flip over to another side if he needs to stay alive. You know,
I mean, I would too.
He'll sell someone else out. He don't care.
Man, I just want to take a moment and lament that it could have been John Lovett.
It could have been John,
and that makes me sad.
Well, he's got to get past the first week.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I still want that elusive first person out.
I was going to say, because if Rachel goes, depending on who wins immunity, you have Rachel, Teeny, and Sue. If they obviously they'll stay together. And she goes, I'll just take someone's vote. But then she has to worry about that idol. So they know Andy doesn't have an idol, right?
Yeah, right. And the previews do say that the previews set it up to be a Genevieve versus Rachel thing. And somebody does say in the preview that the idol is fake. So somebody must figure it out. Or there's a totally different fake idol at play, which would also be super fun. I'm here for that.
So anyway, I think if those 3 stay together and say on the other side, Sam wins immunity. Well, he's safe, obviously. Then it could be Genevieve.
Yeah. But also there's like a balance challenge, and we've seen the narrative that Genevieve has got her groove back. So maybe she takes that groove and she stands on a pole for a really long time and wins an immunity challenge.
Go for it, Genevieve. You would not be the first lady who stood at a pole and demanded that attention and took home the bag. You
are not the first woman to work a pole.
Do it.
How about some dollars? I mean, it's
Get
but
paid.
I just don't think she's good at the challenges. I just think she's not very. I'm trying to be mean here. She's not very coordinated. Neither is Andy.
Yeah, I know. I truly think that it really could be either one of them. I like Genevieve though. Like I am truly now like rooting for her. I think that she is like a super fun character.
Yeah, and I do going back to what I was saying earlier, if she is in a final 3 and Genevieve is having to repeat the story of, I came out here thinking I wasn't going to make these ties, and in my real life I'm a very social person, then I had to adjust my game. That could be the winning conversation for her, really.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But if I'm Rachel, I want to get her out.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think she's the one. You know what? I'm going to switch from Andy to Genevieve.
You think okay. That's fair.
Because I think unless I just don't see Genevieve winning it immunity.
Sure, that's true.
And
honestly,
if I'm the other 3, I stick together. I steal her vote, Genevieve's vote, so she's,
she has no power.
There's no power. And us 3 stay together. Boom.
Yep.
Like you said,
I agree.
Teeny already hates Sam, so.
Easy sell there, yeah.
And it would be interesting though, because I go back and forth. First with the Genevieve thing is, as we were talking, I also had this thought, like, should I switch to Genevieve? They each have somebody different. Maybe I should do Genevieve, but yeah. If she doesn't win, I think, anyway,
it'd be a really bad play for them not to vote. One of those 3, Sam, Genevieve, or Andy should go home next week. If the other 3 are smart, that's Rachel's best move is to get.
But now the dynamics, we've got a 3-3 split, so the dynamics are totally different now.
But it's not 3-3. Genevieve can cancel someone else. I mean, Rachel can cancel
Rachel
out a
again.
vote.
Yep.
So
you're right.
So
right.
If Sue, Teeny, and Rachel stay together, there's no way one of the other 3 don't go home.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
No, that's a great point.
Yep.
But it's Survivor. You never know. Sue could be mad, like we said, because Caroline went home. Teeny, maybe, I don't know. Teeny is actually pretty smart on who should go home each week. And I think she does get frustrated when I don't think she thinks people are listening to her. But that should happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that. We all get frustrated when we
if I'm Rachel, I know I can beat Teeny. I know I can beat Sue. So why not keep them with me? Genevieve would be a struggle. Maybe Sam could squeeze some votes.
Now, do you think, like, because us as the viewers, we can see where all of Genevieve's moves have been, but do you think with who's still remaining in the game, do they perceive Genevieve as the same level of threat as what her edit is showing us? Like, are they aware of where she's moved and maneuvered around, or
what, Genevieve?
Yeah, because a lot of her stuff has been like when she went and found the idol by herself, or she made the fake idol by herself. Like, a lot of what's making her a good player is stuff that we're seeing, right. But I don't know if they're seeing it.
I think they're seeing it because that's why they keep targeting her. And even if they're not seeing it right now, well, everybody saw it after Operation Italy. Even though
at this point, she's a part of it. Yeah,
but there's a reason why she wasn't picked as a target. That she was picked as a target earlier on is because she orchestrated several key votes at the merge.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of who all is sitting on that jury due to her, other than Saul, because that was mostly her entirely.
Fine, forget it. You're right. I don't root for Genevieve anymore because Soul.
I think she is. I think Rachel though is thinking, okay, I want to get. Who would I want to go with the jury? Who do I want to go final 3 with? And it's Sue and Teeny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's her game to lose if she can just keep those 2. And again, they're powder kegs. I mean, they're both loose cannons. At least now we see Teeny's a loose cannon. We know Sue is kind of all over the place.
And I think Sue could definitely win the fire challenge above Andy.
And if Sue survives the first vote, she's guaranteed final 4 because she has an idol.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That's a good point.
covered in red paint, and the only person that ever knew that it existed was Caroline.
Yeah. Everyone else is gone.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it should be an interesting part 1 finale next week, which I will refuse to call part 1 finale.
Thank you.
Because the finale is the finale.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
But on that note, everyone.
Words the way that they are intended. Shall we?
Yes. Are we so locked down on Sam, Genevieve, Sam?
Yes.
Yeah,
everybody's got their picks?
Yep.
Ugh, you're making me want to switch. You're killing me, Smalls, all you, but that's okay. I've got to catch up. I've got so many points that I'm down.
Geek Dad Life, the finale is the finale. What about pre-finale? What about you just shut up?
Oh,
pre-fin.
The finale is a finale. Whatever. It is a pre-finale. It's not a part 1. Whatever. All right, fine. Geek Dad Life. Do you look? Oh, look, I'm wearing your shirt. Do you think that I am correct with Sam? I feel like I should change it because I need points. And now we are in the end game. Part 1 of the end game. Part 1.
I mean, it's a gamble, but if it pays off for you, it's what's going to pull you ahead in points, probably.
You know what they say? Never
Not
change.
If you also have Sam.
When you're gambling,
no, that's what I mean. If you gamble,
never change your pick.
But if you change it, that's a gamble. But
I feel like Jack's saying that because he doesn't want me to switch and get points.
This is why we don't bring Colleen to the casino. So let me look at you. I'm going to make eye contact with you while I'm holding the red card. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't set that down because something is telling me that you think that I think.
You know what the horse race is? You only have 27 minutes before each bet. So just saying.
Just go with your gut. What does your gut say? Your gut's not wrong. Go with your gut.
Well, my gut says that it could be Sam. So let's go with Sam.
All right.
All right. On that note, everyone. Look, we're stopping sharing, which means the votes are now locked in. You're
locked in.
All right. On that note, everyone, thank you so much for playing. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on this lovely Monday afternoon. Is it Monday? I don't even know. Evening?
Night.
It's almost midnight.
Practically afternoon for Jamie.
It is. It's fine. It's only 9. It's only 9 o'clock. I'm still in primetime TV, baby.
Yeah, she is. We're at nightly news almost. We're at like the shows that are a little bit too risque for CBS to start playing. You know, like the one that the Bones guy was in. Angel. What was his name?
Where the murders are particularly heinous.
Yeah, we're in murder prime time for me. All right, on
that guy was born in York, Pennsylvania.
Who?
The guy that was on Bones. David
Boreanaz or whatever his name is.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Yeah,
he was born in the same time zone as you guys.
Pennsylvania is really having a day.
That's where
moment.
I was born.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't there, but I've heard.
Yeah, and the lady from Ghost was born in York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, you mean the woman from Princess? What's it called?
Ghost.
No, yeah.
Have you ever watched Ghost?
Oh, wait, Demi Moore?
No, the TV show Ghost.
The TV show Ghost, yes.
The prim and proper one.
Yes.
Ooh.
The ancestor that was the original owner of that.
Yes.
You know they casted a Hamilton? So there's a guy that's going to play Hamilton because that's, what's his face's biggest arch enemy.
His arch nemesis.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hamilton got a musical and everything.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
From Hamilton?
Well, it's not Lin-Manuel playing him. It's just some random guy playing.
I thought it'd be funny.
It's not a musical episode. It's just a guy that's playing Hamilton.
I just thought it'd be funny.
I would sign
Alexander Hamilton.
I'd watch it.
Look at you.
I've seen the play on TV.
You have not, but okay.
I have.
When did you watch the play on TV? Did we watch it with you?
I think either we watched it all together or Cindy and I watched it, but I've seen the entire thing because I like the guy that plays King George. He was on Mindhunters.
Yes.
Mindhunters.
Yep. Bring it
Yeah.
back. Bring it back.
They keep talking about it, but it just keeps fading. They say it's too
Okay,
expensive.
it's a
I go,
pipe
why is it so
dream.
expensive?
It's just a pipe dream.
Okay.
Anyway,
On
someone's
that
got
note,
to
for real,
sleep.
Thank you to the patrons, especially the ones that contribute a certain level, and that would be Eckhart Rickner, Maggie the Magnificent, Joanne with Flynn, Ed the Creepy Poopy Head Mailman. Thanks, guys, so much. We appreciate it. Thanks, everybody who tuned in. We will see you on Wednesday, approximately 15-ish minutes after the episode is finished airing on the East Coast.
That's 10 o'clock, though, isn't it?
How long is the episode?
I think 2-hour episode.
Shut up, really?
Finales. I think the finales are 2 hours.
Well, this is
Both
a
of them?
pre-finale.
Yeah.
It might be.
Is that why it's 2 parts? Because they can't edit it down more?
They don't want to edit the commercials out.
Seriously?
That's what I heard. That's the rumors on the street.
All right. Well, fam, whatever time is 15 minutes after.
There's going to be 2 players voted out in part 1. So that's probably why it's 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh. So what do we want to do now, though?
Record an episode.
No, we have to. We just have to do the final. Know how we do the final 5 standings? Where 2 players are voted out.
Yep.
Oh, we got to do that real quick.
Yeah, 2 players are out.
So
and then we got our 5.
We got to do it real quick, everyone. Make
do
it count. Do it. Oh my God, I did not even realize this. Okay, I'm doing mine. You guys, you do you.
I gotta reach for my paper. Oh, Jesus. I gotta get some oil for this chair. I have some in the garage. Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
So are we doing the who's the first out, second out, third out thing?
Yes,
yep. I've already got mine down. All right.
All right.
While they're doing it, well, I guess I'll let you. Oh my
we're just
God.
We're just doing the top 5, right?
Yep.
Just top 5.
All right, I got mine.
Who am I forgetting? Okay, got it. All right, I got it.
Oh shoot!
The show never ends.
Yeah, I know. It feels like it, right?
No, it doesn't.
Literally still going.
All right. I'll go first since I wrote mine down. I have Teeny at 5th place. Genevieve at 4th place. No, hold on. Genevieve at 5th place. Teeny at 4th place. Sue in 3rd. Andy in 2nd, and Rachel winning. Which supports my theory that Sam is going out at 6. Thank you, Vivian. My cat is up here being supportive of me.
Okay, you want mine?
Yes.
I have Sam at 5.
Ooh.
Andy makes a fire challenge but catches himself on fire. We talked about that before and has to be disqualified because he's rushed to the hospital. Sue wins the fire challenge. Rachel takes Teeny number 2. I don't think Rachel gets a clean sweep. Teeny and Sue don't get a vote, and Rachel wins it.
Interesting. I like your theory.
Okay.
I like your theory more than mine, actually.
I think it works out pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so I'm reading mine in the direction of who I think's the next voted out and then down to the end. So I think the order is going to go Sam, and then Genevieve, then Sue.
Oh, you think Sue's not going final 3?
Teeny, Rachel, Andy win.
Wow.
Shut up. Whoa.
I'm going for a gamble. He was my final winner's pick.
You're doing me. You're pulling a me.
I'm doing it.
I do want to point out that if Andy makes it to the final 3, we all had him in our final 3 at the preseason pick. So we will all get points for Andy if he goes final 3.
Nice. Good job, Andy. Go for it.
Yeah.
Andy.
Breaking news, Andy's the next person out.
Congratulations, Andy, on winning $1 million.
All right, for real, everyone. Now we are done.
Now we
send us an email, survivorjjc@gmail.com. It was great to talk about this. Sorry about that little Angus burn thing in the middle, but sometimes you get hungry and you can't stop talking about it.
Actually, I'm craving a steak right now.
I know I'm kind of hungry too, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right. We will talk to you on Wednesday. Hit that like button, as Geek Dad Life says.
Like and subscribe.
And subscribe. Woo!
You know
All
why
right,
you
on that note,
subscribe? Because you always know when we're going to record.
yeah. So we don't know. Is it gonna be 2 hours? Is it gonna be an hour and a half?
Because
They're gonna
sometimes
surprise
we don't
us.
know, but you'll know.
Yeah, we'll know. Yeah, we'll find out on Wednesday. All right. On that note, everyone, thanks for listening. We'll see you on the next episode. My name is Colleen.
Jamie.
Jack.
Peace out.